There is a quiet lie we all tell ourselves, and we tell it for decades. In our 30s, we say, "I'll focus on my peace once my career is settled." In our 40s, we say, "I'll start living for myself once the kids are older or the house is paid off." And by our 50s, we often look in the mirror and realize that someday has slipped through our fingers, leaving us with a life built on the expectations of others rather than the intentions of our own souls. Welcome to Kindle Rise Motivation. Today, we aren't here for feel-good quotes or superficial encouragement. We are here for the truth. The ancient Stoics knew that the most painful truths are the only ones that finally set us free. But these truths, these hard pills, get harder to swallow the longer we wait. Whether you are navigating the high-pressure climb of your 30s, the crossroads of your 40s, or the deep reflection of your 50s, there are things you are ignoring that are costing you your peace. Today, we are going to look those truths in the eye. I'm going to share 7 Stoic hard pills that you need to swallow right now to stop drifting and start leading. If you're ready for a dose of reality that leads to unshakable strength, let's begin. Pill 1. No one is coming to save you. The law of sovereignty. In our 30s, we still hold on to the childhood hope that someone, a boss, a partner, or a stroke of luck, will eventually fix our lives. We wait for a promotion to give us worth. We wait for a relationship to give us happiness. We treat our lives like a movie, where we are the side character waiting for the hero to arrive. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man of his time, wrote, "Stop wandering about. You aren't likely to read your own notebooks, or to recite the histories of ancient Romans and Greeks. Get busy with life's purpose, abandon empty hopes, and become your own savior." The hardest pill to swallow is that you are 100% responsible for your own emotional state. If you are unhappy in your 30s, 40s, or 50s, it is not the world's job to pivot for you. The rescue party isn't coming. This realization is terrifying at first, but it is the foundation of sovereignty. Once you realize no one is coming to save you, you finally gain the power to save yourself. You stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being the architect of your character. Pill 2. Most people don't actually care. The law of social freedom. In our 40s, we often hit a peak of social performance. We worry about how our house looks compared to the neighbors, what our peers think of our status, and whether we are seen as successful by people we don't even like. We spend energy we don't have to maintain, an image for an audience that isn't paying attention. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid regarding external things." Here is the pill. People are too busy having an internal crisis about their own lives to spend more than a few seconds thinking about yours, while you are home losing sleep over a comment you made or a choice you're making. They are home losing sleep over their own mistakes. In your 40s, you must realize that public opinion is a ghost. Stop living for an audience that isn't even watching the show. True wealth is the freedom to be unrecognizable to the people who don't matter, so you can be fully present for the few who do. Pill 3. You are running out of time. The Memento Mori reality. This pill tastes the most bitter in your 50s, but it's the most necessary. We live as if we have an infinite supply of tomorrow. We delay our reinvention, our apologies, and our joy, assuming the clock will wait for us to be ready. We treat time like a renewable resource, when it is the only thing we can never get back. Seneca warned, "We are not given a short life, but we make it short. And we are not ill-supplied, but wasteful of it." You are not aging. You are expiring. Every minute that passes is a minute of your life that is already dead. In your 50s, the Memento Mori shouldn't paralyze you. It should electrify you. It should give you the stoic gravity to say no to trivial drama and yes to what actually matters. The time for waiting ended years ago. The time for being is now. Death is not in the distance. It is happening right now in every breath you take. Use it wisely. Pill 4. Your expectations are your chains. The law of acceptance. By our 30s and 40s, we have a rigid script for how life should have gone. We expected a certain level of success, a certain type of family, or a certain level of health. When reality deviates from that script, we suffer. We aren't suffering because of reality. We are suffering because of our attachment to the script. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The hardest pill to swallow in midlife is that life owes you absolutely nothing. Not a fair outcome, not a smooth path, and not a thank you for your sacrifices. The universe does not follow your itinerary. When you stop demanding that the universe act according to your script, the world stops being a source of constant disappointment. Reinvention starts when you drop the "I thought it would be different" narrative and start working with the raw materials you actually have in front of you. Pill 5. Comfort is the enemy of character, the trap of the comfort zone. By our late 40s and 50s, we have worked hard to build a comfort zone. We like our routines, our safe opinions, and our predictable days. We avoid risks because we have too much to lose. But comfort is the gilded cage where souls go to atrophy. Seneca said, "I judge you unfortunate because you have never lived through misfortune. You have passed through life without an opponent. No one can ever know what you are capable of, not even you." If you want to reinvent yourself this year, you must intentionally seek discomfort. You must be willing to be a beginner again. Even if you're 55, if you aren't failing at something new, you aren't growing. The pill is this: the safety you've built is actually a prison that keeps you small. To find the new you, you have to be willing to leave the comfortable you behind. Excellence and ease do not inhabit the same space. Pill 6. Your perspective is your only true possession. We spend our lives trying to accumulate things: money, titles, property, and approval. We think these things will make us untouchable. We build walls of wealth and status to keep out the uncertainty of life. But walls can be climbed, and wealth can be lost. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." You can lose your job in your 40s. You can lose your health in your 50s. You can lose your status in your 30s. The only thing the world cannot take from you is how you choose to see the event. This is your inner citadel. If you can learn to see an obstacle as a teacher and a crisis as a catalyst, you are truly invincible. The pill is realizing that you've been looking for security in all the wrong places. Security isn't in your bank account or your job title. It's in your mental discipline. Pill 7. You are the source of your own noise. We blame the world for our stress. We blame the 3 a.m. committee for our lack of sleep. We blame the toxic people at work or the chaos of the times for our lack of peace. We act as though we are a leaf blown by the wind. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. The hardest pill to swallow is that you are the one keeping the drama alive in your head. You are the one hitting replay on the insult from 3 days ago. You are the one rehearsing the tragedy of a tomorrow that hasn't happened yet. In your 30s, 40s, and 50s, the noise isn't coming from the world, it's coming from your lack of mental boundaries. Silence doesn't come from finding a quiet room. It comes from building a quiet soul. You are the tormentor, but you are also the one who holds the key to the cell. In conclusion, truth is like medicine. It's bitter when it touches the tongue, but it heals the heart. Swallowing these pills isn't about being cynical or cold. It's about becoming unshakable. When you realize that no one is coming to save you, you find your true strength. When you realize time is short, you find your true focus. And when you realize that most people don't care about your performance, you finally find your true freedom. Which of these pills was the hardest for you to hear today? Was it the law of sovereignty or the reality of Memento Mori? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. And our community here at Kindle Rise Motivation is built on these honest conversations. If you're ready to stop drifting and start the real work of reinvention, subscribe and join us. Be kind to your mind today. The truth is your only path.